Well, hello everybody, welcome to Motivational Monday. How are you? I hope you're doing well in this weird situation we find ourselves in. Now, I have found more and more really of this second lockdown period of time, in case you're from the US, because I know there's loads of you that tune in, we are in second lockdown in the UK. Loads of people are asking me about travel and they want a travel question answered, and I thought Motivational Monday is always about something good, something uplifting, something motivational. And what I don't want us to do is sit around sulking that we're not getting our trips that we wanted. So how can we use the law of attraction to manifest our next trip? And will we ever be traveling again? Don't know. But you know, there are tools that we can use, and in this video we're going to go through that. So first things first, settle down, get comfy, because I want you to think about, where is your place? Where's the place that if you could book somewhere today, where would you go? Where would you dream of being right now if you could be anywhere in the world? Because we have to have that belief that everything's going to be okay. Otherwise, what is the whole point in life generally? So, you know, we have to be upbeat and positive about it, which is quite tricky in these times, isn't it? Let's face it. And I've been so impressed by how many people have had their breaks cancelled, and they're not just sitting there having a big old moaning session about it. They're cracking on and they're just like, well, you know what, we're going to try and rebook, and we're going to try, you know, so fair play to those people. Now, it's the same with everything you try and manifest when you're using a visualization technique, and that is basically to take yourself there in your mind. If you go there in your mind and try and use as many of your senses as you can, so imagine what it smells like. You know, when you get off the plane, there's always that smell about another country. Especially in Europe, it's got a different smell, and you try and explain that, because I can't. And also, we tried to describe the other day the perfume shop well, any perfume shop, but in the airport. So you walk past the perfume shop in your local shopping centre and you're like, oh, it reminds me of the airport. What is that smell? You don't know, but it's an accumulation of lots of things. And I think it's the same. You get off the plane, you're like, oh, that smell. And when the heat hits you, if you're going somewhere hot, of course you might not be, you could be dreaming of skiing or something like that. But there's always a similar feeling, so take that into account. What you feel, as in physically feel, what you can smell, what you might eat when you're out there, what you're going to see, because that's going to be this visualization part of it. But we want to visualize it in our mind. It's quite powerful, actually. Bear that in mind. So it's not about seeing yourself there with your eyes, although obviously that is part of your visualization. Does that make sense? So it's using your mind to put yourself there. You know, what will your hands feel like as you're picking your suitcase up off the rollator, that sort of thing. Now, I am halfway through creating a guided meditation, which when it's up, will be linked down there. So there's going to be a guided meditation to take you on that trip, because that's another really good tool. So if you can sit and meditate and imagine yourself there, but make sure whenever you're doing any creative visualization that you don't attach a feeling of desperation to it, because that is a negative vibration. If it's got a negative vibration, it's not going to come into fruition, because we can only do it with positive stuff. So know that it is going to happen. I mean, come on, of course. I said to Jazz the other day, let's just have a quick debate. Imagine if we never got on a plane ever again. Imagine if planes became a thing of the past. So for this 100 years that we've had aeroplanes, imagine if suddenly that was not a thing anymore. You just know, it's just, the world is not going to operate like that. We're going to figure things out. We're going to get planes back in the air again, and we're going to be going on our trips that we so want to go on. Now, it's really exciting for me to bring that into this Monday talk, because I think this channel is, I've done a lot of looking at analytics, and so many of you come here for the travel chat and the stuff about going away and stuff, and that's so nice, because I talk about that all day long, and you give me your questions, and some of them I can answer, some of them I can't, and I'm just thinking, is that really the future for this channel? And I think it is, but we're going to weave all the other stuff through, and I'm definitely going to be weaving my stories through those trips in the form of creative non-fiction books, because you seem to love those. And of course, there's always the health going with it. So, what have I just done? So between health and travel and food. I think it all sort of fits in quite nicely with the questions that you guys ask me. So I hope that that's helped. So use the law of attraction, know that your trip is going to come and that it's all gonna, you know, it is all gonna happen. Ticks in the box, it's gonna work out. I just bought my journal. Actually, I should have had it show you. Just bought my 2021 journal, and let's just hope that it's gonna be a different year. Can you imagine? Everybody's gonna be saying that at New Year's, aren't they? But we all said that last year. Got a feeling about 2020. We did all have a feeling about it, but it wasn't quite what we expected, was it? So let's just know that these trips are going to happen. Trip of a lifetime. Where is it you want to go? Start having to think about looking them up, because places are out there. In fact, I'll do another video, not a Monday one, that's about how to research for the ideal trip, because I've got so many tips that you might have thought of but you might not have, and it's so good to connect with the place you want to go to or know so much about it that by the time you get there it feels like home. You know, that's lovely, isn't it? Hope you've enjoyed this video. Please do subscribe. So many of you are not subscribed. Give the video a thumbs up, because we have loads and loads of you watch, and loads of you are in that percentage of not subscribed. So you've discovered this video for some reason or other, and please make sure you subscribe, because it really does support my channel. So have a fantastic Monday. Have a great week, folks. We are getting through this lockdown in the UK, and I think everybody's spirits are a bit better this week than they were the first week. Everyone was like, how are we going to do this again? But now we're starting to realise things are different this time. It's, you know, not all of it's good, because obviously we haven't got the weather that we had, but the shops are open a little bit more than they were. You can get a coffee, but you just have to take it away. And, you know, there's all these little life-changing things. So we're doing good. We're doing good. Give yourself a pat on the back, and always reach out to me if you need to. Now, I'm not here as a counsellor or anything like that, but my inbox is open. If any of you want to chat to me, please do it down there. And I've had quite a few this week actually, which is lovely. So thank you for that. I do appreciate your times and efforts and just opening up to me. That's really cute. So I'm going to go. I've got some plans, which is really nice and exciting. I'm very excited about, and I will look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care of yourselves, and bye bye for now.